Hey folks, so this is just a quick update. If you saw my rant there a couple weeks ago, just regarding the Bank of Canada rate increase and how that has an effect or a bearing on the 5-year bond yield. In that discussion, I mentioned how that when there's these heavy rate increases, it can have an effect on that bond yield to come back down. And so just to show you the data on that, when we're looking at the bond yield, going back to October 25th, a day before, if you look at the very bottom, October 25th, a day before the rate increase that came in, we had a pretty high bond yield sitting at 3.6 for the marketable bond. But notice the dramatic drop over those the last week or so, showing even a continuing decline moving on from that point. Now, this isn't bringing out a point or emphasizing that is this the start of the recession that I talk about in that video? We're still far from that. This is just how there's a connection potentially sometimes with a correlation that can have an impact on that bond yield for fixed rates to come down. Meaning that if you are getting concerned in your current variable rate, panicking right away and going to get that fixed rate at time and present during that moment may not be your best suited financial decision. And it's better played to just wait it out to see what the lenders are going to do with that in reaction to the bond yield. And as we're seeing this week, we're already getting considerable emails and communication from lenders showing that rates have dropped a quarter point, even 0.35%. It's still not a game changer, but what we're seeing is this trend, to go back to that conversation I had. If you need to lock into a fixed rate, that's an affordability thing you need to work on. And that's okay if that's what you have to do. Or if you can wait this out, are we going to see rates to come back down in that 4% range? It could, but it's going to take longer than we think. It could take a year and a half. And it's really going to come down to the next rate increases and what impact that's going to have, which the Bank of Canada has been very clear. They still will have rate increases incoming. Are they mild increases, or are they going to be a little more intense? That is the begging question. But all in all, we see the trend that as they continue to try and combat inflation, we will see a market shift to a potential mild recession, and that is when it's going to make more sense to jump into a fixed rate if you can hold back the storm. All right, thanks for watching.